They are four first-term Democratic congresswomen, better known as the Squad. They have jousted with not only the president, but their own House Speaker. Massachusetts U.S. Representative Ayanna Pressley is one of them, so what better place to go than her district to ask, what do you think about the Squad?
Both parties are over the top sometimes.
To not take the bait.
When you look at the whole situation, I think both sides have blames.
That's the type of person who you want leading you. Someone who will tell their truth. Then you can decide.
Xenophobic, bigoted remarks from the occupant of our White House.
She should stand her ground and continue being respectful and outspoken.
Are you proud of Representative Pressley's work so far and being part of the Squad, as it were?
100%. They have to be the voice for us.
If you are doing the work of building a more equitable and just world, you are a member of the Squad.
We have to support what she's trying to do.
Let your primary objective be mass issues first.
Good morning, everyone. That's our launching point for the OTR Roundtable conversation. Marianne Marsh is with us this morning. Patrick Griffin's with us this morning. The old gang is back, so it's great to have you guys. And the last Sunday in July, I can't believe it.
We're more than halfway through this summer.
Right?
Can't even. Okay, speaking of the Squad, if it wasn't for them, my question is, would we be seeing all these young, politically inexperienced challengers coming out? Example, this week, Ed Markey got his second Democratic opponent. Steve Pemberton, a New Bedford businessman and a successful author who grew up in foster care and highlights his rags to riches stories. Does it look like his campaign has any legs, Pat?
If you are in the Democratic Party today, you are a white, straight male over the age of 55, and you have served more than 2 terms anywhere in Washington, there's a target on your back. This is part of a major conversation going inside the party that's evidenced in the presidential campaign. The Squad is a result of turning someone's noun name, Capuano, into a verb. And Ed Markey could be being lined up to be Capuano'd in his Senate seat. And by the way, I don't think we've seen the last entry. I think we'll see bigger names coming in to challenge Ed
Pemberton, what do you think, Marianne?
Well, look, he's got a good story, but will he be a good candidate? We have no idea. Here's the problem for Ed Markey. He is parked in the mid-40s. He's never broken 50% in the Senate seat, period, at all. And add to that, he's never had a real challenge for his House seat or the Senate. So we're about to find out what Ed Markey is made of, because now he has multiple challengers, and this is going to be decided in a Democratic primary, where in a place like Massachusetts, everybody's all
well, and it's not the only one. For example, out west, Congressman Richard Neal is one of the most powerful Democrats in D.C. right now, as Ways and Means Chair, and he also got a new challenger, Holyoke Mayor Alex Morse, who says new blood and new views are needed. Sounds a little bit like Ayanna Pressley, no?
So is Alex Morris Ayanna Pressley? No. Is Richie Neal Mike Capuano? No. Is the 1st congressional district like the 7th? Right. No. But Capuano did all the right things in that race, and he still lost because the voters in that congressional district wanted somebody else. So Richie Neal's going to have a fight, and we'll see if Alex Morris is up to it.
Yeah.
Very good point about the difference in the district. That Holyoke and Western Massachusetts is not the same as the Capuano, former Capuano district in Boston. Here's the thing about Richie Neal, very powerful, chair of the House Ways and Means, didn't go fast enough for a lot of progressives in terms of getting Trump's tax returns and pushing harder for impeachment. Interestingly enough, he sits on $4 million in cash. It's going to be very, very hard, and he's a very powerful guy and will raise more money easily.
So despite President Trump's insistence, he came out the victor following Robert Mueller's testimony. At least that's what he claimed. Representative Lori Trahan, however, joined the majority of the Massachusetts delegation following the day-long testimony from the former special prosecutor. Take a listen.
At the end of the day, it's Congress's responsibility to get to the truth, and I think an impeachment proceeding will get to that.
But House Speaker Nancy Pelosi still isn't there. Do you think impeachment's going to happen, Marianne?
I do.
Before 2020?
Well, I think we'll know better in the fall. Nancy Pelosi's waiting for 2 things, and you could hear it yesterday. One investigation and one case to come to trial. The first investigation is the one that Mueller handed over to the FBI and DHS about the voting machines in 2016. Several weeks ago, the DHS went and got 2 voting machines and 21 laptops from North Carolina for that very reason. The case that she is waiting for is Roger Stone, WikiLeaks in Washington, which will prove a conspiracy. Trump knew. They hacked the DNC. They took the emails.
So you think there will be impeachment before 2020?
I think so.
And what about you, Pat?
This is the proverbial horse the Democrats just keep kicking. I get it. They want to impeach Trump. Here's the thing. The smartest person in the Democratic Party right now are not all these progressives in the squad. In fact, some Democrats in Washington resent the squad. Nancy Pelosi is the smartest one in the room. She gets the politics of this. She doesn't want to lose the gavel or the big chair, and she won't, because impeachment is something you only do when you know you got the goods. They don't have the goods.
But there's an election in 14 months.
Well, here's the problem, though. The Russians hacked the election in 2016. Robert
Like Mueller said,
they're still there.
Yeah.
They're still going.
Yep.
So you can try to turn out everyone their brother, but if they're cheating, and you don't win.
It's a great conversation, but I want to shift it a little bit. The Baker administration tried to play chicken with the Legislature's Transportation Committee over the problems at everybody calls it the RMV now. It used to be the registry when I was a kid, so I'm going to call it the registry. At first, it refused to send documents and a few officials to a hearing, and then it backed off and said it will cooperate this next week. Has the governor put out this fire, Marianne, or can the governor put out the fire?
No, and it was a very Trump-like move to stiff the Transportation Committee in the legislature, and it's going to come back to haunt them because now the legislature is standing up to Baker, standing up to the administration. They expect Pollack to come back this week to testify, bring the documents and everything else. And if you add the T to this could get really painful.
This is political theater of the highest level. Stephanie Pollack showed up. She was prepared to testify. She brought Jamie Tesler with her, along with one of the people from the independent auditing firm conducting the review of the RMV. The fact of the matter is she was beaten up by two Democrats who decided they would bully her. They never took testimony from her. She went back. She's coming back on Tuesday, ready to go again. This is not Trump-like, and it's a bit of a stretch to compare the Baker administration to anything Trump-like. But the fact is they do not have subpoena power. They have oversight authority. They'll get to the bottom of this, and the Baker administration's on it.
We're going to take a break. We'll be right back.